Thank you for your order. What you just purchased was designed as my real estate orientation day. I think you'll love it, and I can promise you it'll change the way you think about real estate and your ability to make money, and it's done that just for thousands. I created it to show you how the money is made in real estate and prove it to you by doing deals while you watch, as you'll see during the presentation. However, to implement the steps required to get your first check will take much more detail and step-by-step instructions than I could pack into this one-day seminar. And that's why I built a complete system specifically designed to do terms deals from beginning to end, assuming you know nothing, and make sure it was step-by-step and in layman's terms. As a new customer, I'm about to offer it to you at a deeply discounted cost, only available now, and even show you how you can get it for free. It is your next step. Now, I know you don't know me and probably skeptical, as you should be, but I'll remove all your risk and give you plenty of time to see what it's all about, and then you can decide where you want to go from there. The best way to do that is to let you try my term system so you can see where the big and the easiest money is in real estate in any market, and how you can follow each step I lay out and quickly get your first check and be up and running fast. Here's what you'll learn. First, how to generate leads on autopilot and get sellers to make you an offer and get it in writing and sell it quickly for at least a $15,000 minimum upfront profit, plus more paydays later. In the system you just purchased, I discussed what we need to do, but in this system, you'll see how to do each step by step, and how to repeat this process 2 or 3 times a month with very little work or time and no money or credit, step by step. And how to build those things I call golden geese to get you the residual income. You know, it's one thing to get a check, but it's another thing to keep getting those checks long after you've done the deal for the first time, and I mean for years in the future. I like getting those checks every single month, and I think you will too when you see how easy it is to make that happen. So you might be asking, well, what is the difference between what I just purchased and this term system? So let me show you. First, there's the implementation part. It's the First, it's the implementation system. It's the step-by-step system to do any terms deal with all the tools you need and the support. It's got the forms, it's got the agreements, and it's got all of the scripts. And in a minute, you're going to see how you can both of these seminars absolutely free. And 95% of the deals I do today are terms deals. And my most successful students will tell you the same thing, including those making over $1 million a year, and I got a list of those as long as your arm. Here's some things that you'll find in the term system. All the agreements that you'll need to get in and get out, specifically created by me over the years, tested and proven. You'll not get them anywhere else. Special scripts that I've written that we use day in and day out all across America because they work. You're going to get an agreement class that goes through each agreement paragraph by paragraph to make it easy for you to understand, and plus you'll get some samples in there so you can refer back to them. My complete automated buying and selling system. You see, when we buy houses or we sell houses, we don't do things like taking calls from buyers or sellers. We are automated, we're systemized. We have other people doing that for such a very small amount of money. In fact, we'll do most of it for you right here at our company. So I want to work with you on how to make money, but I also want to do it so that you don't have to spend a lot of your time doing it, as I don't, because I don't spend more than 4 or 5 hours a month in my real estate business. You'll learn the complete yellow letter training system that we created about 16, 17 years ago now. It turns out it's the best thing that's ever been created to get sellers to call you. And you may or may not ever need it because it does require mailing letters, but I'm going to show you a whole lot of ways to get leads coming in that are absolutely free. Plus, you're going to get the systems manual that you're going to be using to go step by step through this entire process. There's 14 hours of training in this system. 14 hours. Plus, I'm going to give you a 90-day helpline, which means for 5 days a week, 7 hours a day, you can call or email our expert here in the building to get help. They'll help you with anything you need help on, and if you have questions, they're there for you. And if you're out there working with sellers and you need help before you go, just pick up the phone and call. That's very valuable to you. In fact, that alone sells for $497 for that 90-day period. You'll see 2 hours of deal structuring in this system where I go through deals brought in by the class and show where the money's made, how much money I expect to be made, and how to get at it. And then there's an hour of me calling sellers. That's where I get on the phone and you actually hear the sellers on both sides, seller and me, over the loudspeakers, and we taped it. And I think you'll enjoy this because you're going to see how I handle these folks on the phone. And all of this is digital, so you can watch it on any device and start immediately. But we're going to ship you the manuals, so you don't have to download them and print them out, because I know you don't want to do that. It's a pretty hefty manual that goes along with this system. All right, so you want to know what it's going to cost me? Well, that depends. If you buy it later, it'll be $14.97. But if you purchase it now with no risk, you can have it for $897 and save $600 at this brand new customer offer. Now look, I don't want you to go to bed worrying about loss or risk. So you got 30 days to return, to just tell us you're out. If you want out, you're out. You'll get a 100% prompt and courteous refund. No questions asked. You don't have a form to fill out. There is no restocking fee. And better than that, here's how you can get it for free. You're going to get a certificate that says that if you go do a terms deal using my system within 90 days and prove it to us, I'll send you a check for $1,000. That means, prove to me you did a deal, I'll send you a check for more than what you paid for the entire system. And my friend, we send out a bunch of these things every single month. And you could say, I'll pay you to get started. But there's more. I'll even include a full credit certificate to upgrade to our Quick Start School when and if you want to attend. I do one a month somewhere in the country. That's a 4-day event that I still personally teach, to literally take you by the hand and lead you through these deals and call sellers live and go out on the bus and make offers on houses. And it's a really, really neat event. In fact, it has started a lot of careers. However, in order to get to that event, you'd have to go through this term system first because it comes with the event. So that's why I'm going to give you credit for it. If you want to upgrade later, it will be credited to your entire purchase price. In fact, I'm going to give you a $1,000 upgrade credit, even though you're only paying $897. So you get the new term system that sells for $14.97, 90-day hotline, $1,000 rebate certificate, an upgrade certificate, and a $600 discount if you do it right now, all for only $897. And if you purchase it right now with no risk, I'll even deduct the $99 you just paid for my Fast Track seminar, and I'll pay the shipping and handling to send you the manual. So you can have it all for only $798 more if you say yes right now. Now this is the only time you're going to get this offer, so once you leave this site, it will no longer be available. Now look, to be honest with you, your chances of completing a successful terms deal without this system are much better when you have the step-by-step instructions and the tools to work with and someone to call with the questions. So frankly, how many deals will you lose trying to save a few bucks here? I won't do a deal for less than a $20,000 upfront paycheck, and frankly, I expect to have it in hand within a month, and that doesn't even include the back-end paydays that I get for years thereafter. Some deals will pay 2 or 3 times that. So your deal will depend on where you're at and what price range houses you decide to work in, as you'll see in my system. So how many $20,000 checks do you need per month to surpass your current income? I think you know the answer. Not very many. There's no faster or easier way to get it than what I'll teach you in this system. Remember, you have 30 days to back out, and the $99 discount is gone if you don't say yes now. Now, when's the last time you were offered a complete money-back guarantee on a digital product? That means I trust you. If you are committed enough to order this system right now, I'm committed enough to give it back to you, all your money back, if you don't think it's for you. So again, you don't need any excuses. We don't have any restocking fee. You don't need to write a long explanation. You're either in or out. And I think after you listen to my all-day seminar and watch these deals done while you watch, you'll be in. But your decision, but make it now, because you're going to get this $99 credit and you'll save $600 off. And then I can help you make the next 12 months the most prosperous of your life. I just offered you the best deal available on my term system with no risk. and I promise it'll change the way you think about real estate and how much you can make. Please take me up on this one-time only offer while it's available, and let me help you take your life back. It's a small decision on your part, but it can have a huge impact on your future. In 1982, I was faced with a very similar choice and almost made the wrong one. How many times do you think I look back and ask myself, what if I'd have said no? It would have affected my entire life and hundreds of thousands of lives that I've touched since. Maybe my term system is your turning point. If you don't think it is, fine, but you won't know unless you say yes now and see what it's all about. Most people live their entire life saying no and die with regrets. You can't expect anything to change doing nothing. Take me up on my offer now, and you can thank me later with a letter showing me your first check. We get them every single week. Well, thanks for entering Planet Ron, and I'm looking forward to working with you to become one of our growing list of successful real estate entrepreneurs. So I'm looking for your letter very soon with your first deal.